Hi there, this is Mr. Rancourt, and I wanted to explain to you what you're doing with this activity 27 for today's assignment on April 17th. So essentially what we're doing is we're doing an online lab, and rather than you actually do it, I'm actually having you watch a video of someone doing it for you, okay? So the first thing that you need to add in these columns right here is when you watch the video, you need to describe the metals. So for instance, you're gonna tell me that the aluminum washer is silver, and that it's round. And you'll need to do that for the iron and the zinc. You're going to write none in the control group because you're not adding any metals to cut 4 whatsoever. So you're just comparing. Okay, so you'll need to do that for the initial observations of each metal. Okay, then click play on the video, and then I want you to tell me what happens to the aluminum during the reaction. So for instance, you're going to notice the aluminum is going to bubble, it's going to fizz, it's going to smoke, and you can even describe its color as well. You'll need to do that for the aluminum, you'll need to do that for the iron, and you'll need to do that for the zinc. Obviously, there's going to be nothing that happens during the reaction with cup 4 because we haven't added any metal. You're just having liquid in there, okay? Then, after all the reactions have taken place, then go back in and fill in this column right here. Tell me what the metal looked like after we added the copper chloride solution. So I think you'll notice after the aluminum and the copper chloride solution are mixed that it's dark brown, maybe even black. You'll notice that it's corroded and things like that. So you'll need to do that for the iron and the zinc as well. Obviously, the final observations of the metal for cut 4 is none because you didn't add any metal to cut 4. Again, that's just the control. We're comparing the copper chloride solution in cup 4 with the copper chloride solutions in the metals in cups 1 through 3. Okay? Then this last one, after everything is said and done, I need you to tell me the color of the liquid. So when I take the aluminum and combine it with copper chloride solution, and I get this bubbling, this fizzing, and this smoking, what is the color of the liquid? You should notice that it's a really dark color, okay? So put your colors right there, all right? Then in the second half of the video, you're going to actually test to see if the aluminum has copper in it, if the iron has copper in it, and if the zinc has copper in it. Actually, you're not testing it. The person in the video is, okay? So you'll need to tell me some of your observations. Again, these would be very similar to those up here in the first data table, okay? You'll know if there's copper in the aluminum or if there's copper in the iron or the zinc washer because it'll turn a blue. And by blue, I mean like a royal blue, almost like the color of the share button right here, okay? You're going to notice that there's probably only one metal, hint, hint, that has copper in it, and you'll notice because it'll have a really blue color, and you'll need to tell me the color right there, or you're going to tell me if there's copper present, okay? So you'll notice in here that there's no copper present for the aluminum or the iron based off the color, but when you get down to zinc, you'll notice real quick that there's copper present. Okay? If you have any questions, please make sure that you reach out to me and I'll be glad to help you. And then I want you to make sure that you're answering questions 1. Don't read my answers. 2, 3, and 4. Please make sure that you do that for me. And then post it to PowerSchool. Thanks. See ya.